What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Scrap Mechanic once again. So in the previous episode, it kind of looked like hot garbage because my recording software wasn't wanting to cooperate with me and do what I wanted it to do. Therefore, it was being a pain in my butt. So we got that figured out finally. We got it all taken care of. It's all coming together now. That's a saw blade. It is all coming together now. I actually need some water so I can make some more stuff because we have a mission to do in this episode. We are going to be making an epic creation to haul things and move. Wow, okay, that was the game actually lagging. We're going to be building an epic creation to actually haul things around. Not. Apparently, I'm going to lag. It's lagging again. Are you done with the lag? Yes? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? No? No? Yes? Oh? Hello. All right. So yeah, back to what I was saying. We have to do quite a few things. We need to, well, we need to get our farm actually farming. We need to make our farm bigger. And yeah, so that's going to take a little bit of work for sure. We got to refine some wood, build a contraption to move the stuff from this farm around places, do all that fun stuff. So let's just go ahead and pick up as much of this as we can for right now. Because I do have 6 more bags of soil that I can use, and I do believe I crafted some back at my base, so I should have some to be able to work with. Now, all right, that should work there. So then we should be able to put one there, 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 like so. And that should allow us to bring these walls out a little further as well. So I do, in fact, actually need to go ahead and pull those up. Pick all those up. We need to extend this out a little bit further. Now, I'm probably going to push this one out a little more, so we will pick up this wall as well. Like so. That should allow me to put some more dirt on this side. I did grab a bucket of water because I need that in order to, well, one more there. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I want them to all be the same size, so they are going to be double wood thick, and then a single of the specialty, the fully prepped wood thick. So do that real quick, and then we need to also throw one of these down here so it does that fill-in gap there. And we'll need that specialty wood, the refined wood is what it's called. I don't know why I just keep calling it specialty wood. It's the refined wood that I need. Now, this should allow me to make some pretty drastic harvests, because the main thing that I need to do with this is I need to get up to the drill. I need to earn the drill. And the best way that I found to do that so far is just by turning things into the farmers. So that is probably going to be my best route at getting things that I need. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work and whatnot. So, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this one, and if you are new here and you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to see more, you should click that subscribe button. It's free, easy, and it really, really helps the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate it. So, again, you know, obviously you don't have to, but it would be awesome if you did, so... I'm going to get back to getting stuff built and placed down, and I'll see you guys shortly. So one of the big problems that I have been running into recently with trying to do anything and everything that I'm wanting to do is not having enough resources. I don't have enough resources, but with this, I should have enough metal. Sorry, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I should have enough metal to go ahead and create another one of these station bots, which is the refinery bot, or the refine bot. What's the resource? Perfect for collecting and stacking logs when full. Place it next to a refine. Oh, I gotta craft one of those too. We're going to place this off to where it's not going to be in too much of the way. So right there should work well. Refine logs. Okay, cool. Now I have this thing, which should come in handy, which means I need to reconfigure my contraption. I need to rebuild my truck, my quote-unquote truck. So I got to remove this. Inventory's full. Of course it is. Let's go ahead and drop some fuel off in there. Let's go ahead and take you. If I were to upgrade it, efficiency plus 50, but now it should go faster. Yeah, that used my last of my stuff, but not that big of a deal. So can I put this? Oh, my arm itches. Can I put this up here? I should be able to if it wasn't for the chest. Right? Little off center, but that should be okay. So now, if I take this, I'm not a good driver. We take this, let's go over here to a farm bot, apparently. Here's your arm at. I want to refine you. I want to steal your metal. Where did your arm go? I obliterated him, apparently. He gone. He big time gone. So if I were to hop in this, say, let's go ahead and pull up alongside this tree here. Turn that on. Forgot this thing has more power now. Try this again. Oh, that picks it up for me? I didn't know that would just straight up pick up the logs. That's awesome. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Okay. So now if I get out, though... those ones are close enough to it that it'll pick it up. Oh, that's so cool. Now, if I grab this, put that there. That's so cool. Put that there. Now, I will have to come back for these logs, but I know they're here because that thing's full. It's full. Oh! And this thing is fast. Okay. Probably gonna have to turn that power down for sure. Yep, I'm gonna have to turn that power down. But no, one of my biggest issues recently has been my resources. I haven't been able to have enough resources to really do anything. Hi, kitty. No. That's where the arm went. What? I'm just gonna slap that over there so I can pick these up. I'm being yelled at by a cat right now. I also feel like I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me, I'm sorry. How does that work? Hold on. Let me open H real quick, see if that gives me anything about that. Got fresh logs, drop them straight into the refine bot, or just place a resource collector full of logs nearby. Once it's done refining, press R to open the storage and grab your blocks. Okay, but is there a way to get them to go into here? Because I have a plan on what oh, look at that. I had more wood right there. I have a plan on what I'm thinking about doing with the truck thing that I have going on here. And so having that extra power is going to come in handy because, well, I'm going to need it. Does it have to be these things? The vacuum? And then that, right, would go there and then into... I don't know, I'll figure that out. That's almost done refining all of that, though. All right, so obviously, you know, I've got a lot of things to figure out. I don't know much about this game at all, so I've got a lot I have to figure out. But I want the big wheels, dang it. My issue is I want the big wheels for my trailer, but I guess small wheels would work just fine. Let me get everything that I think I'm going to need for this trailer build, and then I'll get back to you guys. Hopefully we can make something that's actually... Yeah, I already gave it away. I told you I'm building a trailer, so hopefully I'll be able to actually put something good together, and you guys will like the outcome. So, yeah, give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I've got the basic platform of this trailer down. So now, obviously, you know, the big thing I need to do is I need to figure out how exactly am I going to connect this to that. One of the things that I want to learn how to utilize is the weld tool, which I need another component kit, but I also need tier 2 metal, which takes amber and level 1 metal block to make 10 of those, and I need... What was I looking to make? The weld tool? I need 10, so I'd have to make one complete one. And I'd have to have ember. I don't know where ember is or where it would be located. Maybe over by where I crashed? Where I crash landed? Maybe over by that. I don't know. So the main thing that I'm wanting to do is I have this. There's a center point here. That's the center block there. So then we are, how wide are we? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. So 28 divided by 2 is, what? 14? So 14, so 15 would be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should be the center point right there for the trailer. That'll be the center point right there, which means that is where my wheels will need to go. If I do a single axle trailer. Now, if I do a dual axle trailer, I'll probably take it back. Well, how big are these tires? There. I'd need to take it back to about there to have the tires look right. To do a dual axle trailer. Obviously, it's not going to be an actual axle just because of the fact that, you know, it doesn't work that way. So if I bring that down there, I think that would work as a little dual axle trailer. Now, I'll also need to be able to pull... Oh, look at all that wood. I'll also need to figure out a way to connect it to the truck. Which I think is why I need the weld tool. Which means I'll have to find ember and get another component kit, which is gonna suck. But I guess that is what it is, right? But I was thinking if I were to do like a gooseneck setup. Let's go ahead and stop that right there. I'll pull this engine for now. And then I need to lower this down. That's where it's touching the floor, roughly. So I will need to up that a little bit, because that's picking my front tires up off the ground right now. So that's not good. So I'll need to up that a little bit. But I believe if I were to put a bearing... I have a bearing in here. If I were to put a bearing on that, right there, if I can use the weld tool, I should be able to weld that bearing to this so that it rotates freely on there. And that would allow me to be able to move it, make it mobile, and all that fun stuff. But, like I said, I need to make that a little taller. So if we bring that down... I ran into the saw blade. I was like, what was that sound? And yeah, if we were to do that, and then put one down, and then put the bearing underneath that, we should be able to work that pretty well. That should give us a little bit of turning. I mean, yeah, it's not going to give us a whole lot, but luckily with goosenecks, they don't have to be perfect. So one block over. 1, 2. Like that. That gives me more turning radius. Now I could also move that down just a little more. That gives me more turn radius for my rear wheels so I don't jackknife or anything like that. I need to see what does it take. I'm gonna need 4 of those. And what does it make to take the wheel? Or take to make, what does it make to take the wheel? I keep hitting the wrong button. Man, Minecraft has messed my brain up when it comes to this. There we go. Now grab my wheels, put it here, go boom and boom. Like so. This should work in theory. It should work. Hopefully it's going to actually work. Yeah, hopefully in theory this actually works. Oh, I'm gonna need more wood. Or more stone. More metal block. That's fine. That's fine. A single axle for right now should work just fine. I think I might want to put it a little further back. We'll leave that there for future so we know where we want it. Put that back there. Put that there. I said put that back there. Put that there. Pick you up. Put you there. Now that is technically mobile. It is movable. It's mobile. You see, what does it take to make another one of those? It takes 40 metal. Oh, man. I haven't even done the exact thing that I really, truly wanted to do here, man. And then a bearing there. And then if we bring this down... Craft one more bearing. But this way I know where I want to weld these two together, which would be right. This truck isn't centered, so it's off center. So I might have to widen the truck out by 1 on one side and just have things off center. Could push it out that way a little bit, which should be fine. So let's go ahead and widen this all out. Maybe. We're just widening the one side, thankfully, so it should make it a little easier. That there. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Now I'll grab my light in a second. So, obviously I took a block out. That's not what I was wanting to do. I want to put a new block in. So I might replace all of that with wood. Make it a wooden truck so that I have all my metal blocks. All right, so that's like that. This is what it was originally, that size. So then it needs to come out one more block. That should give us a solid center there. Yeah, that gives us a solid center mark right here. Yeah, because that's 3 and 3. So now we need to recreate this whole thing. Over here on this side. Again, so let's go ahead and hop up here. Let's grab this out. So, put it right here. Like so. And then we need to put one up here as well, which I might move that back a little bit so that I have better steering angle. I think I'm going to put it right there. Like so. Grab my shock. Put it there. Lift that up. Put this here. And boom. And that's a big wheel. And boom. Like so. Now I need to pull this apart. Where'd you go? There you are. Take you back down. Seat's just going to be off center. That's fine. Whatever. Seat can be off center. That's fine. Not a big deal. Don't really care. That's fine. That should give me a better angle though. So let's grab this back out. That needs to connect to the engine first. Then it also needs to connect to there. And there. That for? Oh, it's the potato gun. Like, what is that for? Those are in the right orientation. Should be at least, hopefully. Maybe. There you are. And now we should be able to do the last little bit, make it a little wider. Like so. Put that there. Take that up a notch. Put that there. Put that there. Pick you up because you're a big wheel. Put you there. Grab my connector tool. You are also going to go there. Make sure you guys are turning in the right direction. Good, good, good. Now we should be able to just take this off of there, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I have to adjust that again. That goes up. That goes up. Turning is definitely increased. I take that back. Turning still sucks. But I should be able to connect those together now once I figure out where Ember is. A 2 fuel. I need to turn that down because I don't need it going too fast. I'm going to travel over to my, where my crash site was. I'm going to go travel over there, go see if I have embers over there. See if that's a good area to get embers, because I don't know if it is or not. Why am I using you? I need to use you. That just gave me one. So yeah, I'm going to travel over there, go see if that has what I need and all that good stuff. And then I'll be back, hopefully, with some ember. All right, it is raining horribly right now. I have the ember. And yes, that was a good place to get ember. I also have moved my farm a little bit. Also, I'd made that thing front wheel drive, so it's no longer dragging me everywhere. But I have a bunch more of this stuff that I need to place down. I have the ember. I have the tier 2 metal that I need. The main thing that I'm still missing is the component kits, which the best way to get the component kits right now, or the only way to get the component kits right now, is by fighting the haybots. Best way to get haybots right now. 3, 4, 5, and 6. The best way for me to get haybots right now is to start a farm. Now, granted, is that going to work out really well for me? Probably not. But like I said, I did move them over this way. No, that's not what I wanted. I did move them over this way, so specifically so that I could do this. And have a bigger area that's just walled off. Away from everything else, where nothing can really touch us. Mostly just because it's going to be a pain to get in there anyway. And I do plan on doing it like double wall thick and whatnot. I do plan on doing that, but I figured, you know, if I'm gonna have to get the parts, the component kits, I might as well get them the easy way, right? And fight a haybot, or 2, or 7, while still continuing to do the main thing that I needed to do, which was this quest line. So I figured, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, right? Two birds, 1 stone. It's going to take a minute to actually get this all set up, just because of the fact that, you know, it's a lot of resources. And I'm out of wood. Am I seriously out of wood? How am I out of wood? How am I out of wood? Of all things to be out of. But yeah, you see how much bigger this plot is? Let's do a potato just for good measure. I was like, excuse me? Fertilize those bad boys up, get them going. And we should start seeing haybots coming in. Should. Whether or not we actually do, that's a whole other story. Hopefully they don't go after my car, because that is my only source of illumination right now, and I would like to keep it that way. Plus it's raining, so it's horrible out here. And I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes to harvest here soon, so that is definitely beneficial. I'm hoping this is a good way to do it. I'm hoping that them being over there and, you know, behind one singular wall Should be a good way to do it. Hopefully they don't spawn inside of here. That would be kind of terrible. Okay, there's one. Got one. No. Got that one. Oh, there's two right here. Did I do it? I think I did it. Those are all still fertilized because they broke. I know I'm not going to get component kits from all of them, unfortunately. I don't think I got 2 component kits, which is good. That's what I needed. 2 component kits is what I needed. That's good. Which I wish I would have gotten more because of the crops that I did lose. Unfortunately, I did lose some. That kind of sucks. But, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. This is all rebuildable. Everything here is rebuildable. It's fine. I have 14 maters. Cool. All right, hopefully this rainstorm's over soon. And I can get back to what I want to do. But I should have the component kits that I needed. I also had, hey, I didn't die. I just harvested those on accident. My slug is slowly trying to run away. Go back into your makeshift prison. Let's go in here. Weld tool. Weld tool. Can take about 30 seconds to make that weld tool. Unfortunately, that is quite a long time. But that's okay. Put that there. This should work the way that I want it to, I believe. Weld tool, connect, weld your creations together, grab the weld tool, press the left mouse button on a loose creation, press left mouse button on another one to stick them together. You can also join parts that are already touching while on the lift. Did that just negate my bearing that was there? No, it did not. I officially have a trailer. Sweet. Means I can pull this back in here. Pick up you, and you. Pick up you. I'm gonna put you on the trailer first, so you're gonna go right there. Yeah, I don't think I can pick you up, can I? No, I can't. Okay. So that's fine. So we're going to hop back onto our truck here. Go pull it around out here. Haha! We're going to check our farm before we head out. Go see if there's any crops in it ready to go. No, does not look like anything is ready to be harvested. I'm stuck on a stump. Do like the trailer. That is cool. I like that a lot. Now, I might end up adding like something different, like a oh, what's that word? Like a shock on there, so that it actually adds some resistance to it. So the trailer has a bounciness. You know what I'm talking about? I think you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna take this over here real quick. I know I need to go. Not there. It's out there. No, it's not that guy either. It is out that way, though. The front-wheel drive was definitely the way to go with this. That is a little loaded down right now. Let's see. Can I zoom out? Oh, I can zoom out that far. Okay, good. That's far enough for me, really, in all reality. Grab my chest. You there. Let's grab you. There. Put you there. That way. Tomatoes. Let's grab a switch. Now when I hop in, I should be able to do that. No connections. Oh, pfft, stupid. You gotta connect that to that. Almost enough. Not quite, but almost. Okay, so obviously I want to go talk to the farmer. That's one of the big things that I need to do. I also need to work on my Ooh, wow, that's a lot of metal. I need to work on my contraption a little more because obviously it definitely needs some work. So let's go ahead and hop it on here. My contraption being my trailer. I want my trailer to look better than it does because it looks a little janky right now. But I do believe I needed to go talk to Hubert, so let's go talk to Hubert real quick. Get that quest line knocked out, get that nipped in the bud real quick. He's only about 275 yards this way. I should be okay on fuel. I'm going to leave that little launcher thingy like that so that I can just pull up to that area whenever I want to.
There you are.
Hello, Hubert.
So there's this one thing I gotta tell you.
Okay.
See, I used to have this little personal retreat I'd use for side stuff. And by side stuff, I mean growing non-vonk regulated produce for selling. I know, that's a user policy violation, but it ain't like I was hurting anybody. Thing is, I had to scramble out of there when the bots went cuckoo. Haven't been able to get to it since.
That makes sense.
It should have gone on lockdown, but some bots might have gotten trapped inside. If you could clear it out, though, we would have some extra space.
I could try to.
We could keep out of your hair that way. No more pecking tomatoes or nothing.
I can try.
And who knows? Maybe you'll find some new things to grow too. What's that? You'll do it?
I guess.
Thunderation! I knew we could count on ya.
Thunderation.
Now here's the key. I only got the one, so don't lose it.
Okay.
Be careful out there, you hear? You stay safe out there, you hear?
Grow lab key. Got 4 gasolines remaining. I'm gonna leave my truck there. I'm gonna head over to this guy because I want to get a screenshot of what he wants, like what crops he wants me to give to him, so that I can, you know, get the tiers done, so I can get what I want to get, the drill. I need the drill to mine up the to mine up the stone, because that's a tougher material, and there is also iron inside of the stone, so that's a way to get iron blocks. Hey, mister. What you got for me? One will give me that thing, and another one will give me the drill. Okay. Okay. Okie doke. Okay. All right. Cool. I think that's a piston. I don't know. I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure that's a piston, but I'm not sure. See ya. So I have an idea of what exactly I want to do when I get back to the house, when I get back to my area for my trailer. I have an idea of what I want to do for the trailer. Obviously, I mean, I like the way that the trailer looks now, and I can unweld and re-weld it to the truck whenever I want to. I like the way that it looks, but I want it to look better. You understand what I mean? Oh, I knocked down his sign. Oh, I knocked down his sign. Hit that tree pretty hard. But yeah, like those stone, I can't harvest with my hammer. I have to use a drill. And in order to get the drill, I have to get them from those guys. So it can be a bit of a pain to deal with. There's 2 of them. I don't really want to deal with the hay bots right now. I thought about it, but at the same time, like, I really, really don't want to. Not currently tracking the grow lab. I will need to here shortly. But that's going to be for another video. That'll be for another day. For sure, that'll be for another day. Absolutely. Not today whatsoever. Not going to happen. Nope. No, sir. Go ahead and pick this up. Plop it back down right over here. So that guy can start doing his thing. And I'm going to start getting the stuff that I need, at least the stuff that I think that I need in order to do this. So I will see you guys momentarily. All right. I should have everything that I need now in order to do this. So let's go ahead and just get it started. So that's going there and there. And then we need one down here and down here. I'm putting a wall of sorts on my contraption, or on my trailer. That's the word. Why I keep calling it a contraption, I don't know, but I'm putting a wall of sorts on this because, you know, why not? Then we can take this, go Q there. Actually, no, you don't go there. You go here. Like that. Like that. And then this down here is going to get these. And this. And then it gets one of these. One of those. A whole lot of this. Actually, I'm gonna alter this because I want to see about doing, what was that? 2, 1, 2? I think it was 2. Yeah, it was 2. Okay. I thought it was 2. I just wasn't certain because I do have a bunch of those. So I thought it was going to be 2. And then 3 in the middle. Might not do 3 in the middle. I might do that there and then do... So if I were to jump the solid one out one more on either side, I have a picture in my head of what I want to do. Just not certain. Boom, boom. So that would save on some of that stuff, which, I mean, I'm almost out of... I'm out of metal. Anyway, so I can't really go back on that now. Like that. See, it puts a nice little railing on that side. And then same thing over here on the corner, or in the front. I need something to go there. What is that? A sensor? When did I get a sensor? Huh. Interesting. I don't remember getting a sensor, but obviously, you know, I want to do that. But I don't know if I'm going to have the material to be able to do that, because that's going to take a lot of metal, because each one of these takes 2 of the tier 1 block, which is a little bit of a pain to get if I do say so myself. It's a bit of a pain to get a hold of, and I only have 3 of those remaining, and then each one of these takes 1, and the only real way to get that stuff is by fighting a Haybot and stealing that stuff from him. So, and yeah, that's too close together to be able to do that. So what if I were to take this out, this out, this out? I might see, what would it look like? Like, I really like that down that side. I really like that. I like that design. I like that looking like that. So I'm wondering, like, what would it look like if I were to do a different block on that outside? So if we go into the craft bot, or a different block on the head, so obviously I could make the wood, the regular wood, which would look, I'm sure it would look nice. I just don't know, because that, I don't have an easy way to get metal right now because I don't have the drill. So I'm kind of stuck. Essentially, I'm stuck with doing blocks that I don't really want to do. Granted, I do have enough to make one more of those. One more 10 count of that. So I can go ahead and collect that. I can make a bunch more of these. Because I should, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it was 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. That one. 1, 2, right? I believe, yeah, 2. Because, you know, like trailers in real life, they have that barrier around the outside that was really loud even for my own ears, so I do apologize for all of you watching and listening to that. But 1, 2, 3, I should be able to put that there, like so. And I'm close to having everything that I need. And just putting a wood barrier there. I do kind of like that. I do kind of like the wood there. That actually doesn't look bad. That looks pretty good. That looks nice. I like that. So I do have... I've only got 2 of those remaining. I mean, I do have the ability to take the saw down and just move it into other places on this vehicle, because I'm not really using the saw right now. That one can stay. So yeah, because I'm not really using the saw right now. I will use it eventually. 1, 2. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make enough. 3. Boom. 1. 2. Boom. Oh, I'm so close. I'm 2 off from being able to finish the trailer. Yeah, I'm 2 away from being able to finish the trailer. Dang it. And I can't utilize those as refined metal. I can't refine those, unfortunately. That's a really big... That bums me out, that I'm not able to refine those specific items. It has to be... What is over here? It has to be from the Haybot. If I open up this, Farmer's Side Hustle, enter the Grow Lab. If I go to here, Grow Lab, set waypoint. It's 0.5 meters that way. We'll do that in another episode. I'm not worried about doing it right now. Go check on my crops real quick. I really wish I could finish that trailer, but I'd have to find another Haybot, which, I mean, granted, getting a Haybot to come at you is pretty easy. Depending on what you're doing, it can be pretty easy. Like, I could very easily just plant some more. I think that might be what I just do. Just go ahead and plant some more of that. That's 21 there, so that's 1 bundle. I still have some in that other one, so that's another bundle. I got 16 more tomato seeds. Let me go ahead and repair this wall. Do that real quick. This should give me enough Haybots to be able to finish my job that I wanted to do, and I might be able to get the drill as well, hopefully. We'll see what happens. I've got 16. And I guess we can go ahead and grow some potatoes too. All right, guys, we got to get ready for this fight of a lifetime. I'm going to eat a couple tomatoes because I'm going to need them to up my health a little bit. That's okay because I am growing a bunch more. Okay. Let's get around here, get onto the wall, and go see how bad this is going to be. Be all right. I think we'll be all right. It's going to be probably about the same size wave as the last one. That was like, what, 3 or 4 Haybots? There's 1 Haybot, 2 Haybot. There's the 3rd Haybot. Okay. Oh, I stunned him. What the heck? No. Bad creepy crawlies. Go away. I think I got him. Dang it, they did it again. Should be all right, though. Should be all right. Should be all right. Should be all right. We got some more metal to refine out here. That's really what I wanted. I didn't care all too much about the tomatoes. Didn't I just harvest tomatoes? Did I eat that many? I got a license breach for a singular tomato plant. This one shouldn't be too bad. It's just the one plant that I planted, so it shouldn't be anything too rough or ridiculous, so we should be okay. I'm just trying to utilize that fertilized plot there. 17 seconds. And then we'll get those last couple parts made real quick, get them slapped on that bad boy, and we'll go ahead and call it a day. Where are you coming from? Ah, dead center. Okay. One hay bot. Oh, you guys like the water. And we should be good. All right, cool. And that one should be harvestable here in about a second. Yep, called it. Because it was fertilized. So now we have 20, so that's a full crate there. And then we've got another, I think it was like 14, 15, something like that in the thing. So nothing too nothing too drand. Nothing too drand or drastic. Yeah, nothing too grand or drastic. Grand or drastic. I am struggling to speak right now. All right, so we should be good though. Let me go make, I think it's what, two more? I needed 2 more and then we're good. We're done. Yeah. First, I need to make one of those. Let's actually make 2. I might just refine all of it down. As much of it as I can, at least. And bada boom, bada bing. Trailer is completed. I made me a trailer. Let me see. What does it take to make these? Takes wood. Okay. I got a hankering to make it the full dual axle trailer, man. I want a dual axle trailer. And then I am going to need to make some big wheels because I'm thinking about putting big wheels on the front of this truck as well. so I'll need to make some more wood. Put you right. Put you right there. And put you right there. Now you're a dual axle trailer. And I need to make 3 more sets of this to get another big tire crafting. Which is funny because I could have just made the 2 big tires because I had the little ones. At there. Let's put my big wheel there just so it's the same size, because I don't know. I feel like the bigger tires is going to make a little bit of a difference. Oh, it should make a little bit of a difference. Not anything like too crazy or drastic, but it'll make a little bit of a difference. Collect that. Put it on there like so. I'm also going to pick up this and this. And put that over here with my other stack of tires there and there. Because they are loading. Let's just hang them up on the wall, make them look pretty. And yeah, we are officially done with the dual axle trailer. It is complete. I can pick that up. I can put this up here. That is not at all how I wanted it. Like, so I should be able to fit a second one in there. But I don't think, no, I've only got 18. So I don't have enough metal to be able to make another one, but that should be okay. Let's go ahead and toss those in there. Let's check our fuel level. How are we looking? 2? We're looking good, man. Let's go check our farm, go see if we've got anything more ready to harvest, any more that is ready to harvest. They are not anywhere near ready to harvest, unfortunately. I also need to grab some crude oil, so I might as well go under the water, go grab some crude oil while I'm here. I know I run the risk of those other bots coming after me, but I need the crude oil, so I need the fuel. Especially if I'm about to be hauling a whole bunch of stuff around. I think I done found all my crude oil over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back up. Take that back. There's 3 more crude oils right there that I missed. Nothing has attacked me yet. Kind of suspicious. Kind of very suspicious. Okay, so there you are. Hey, ugly. Oh, there's 2 of you. Drill! 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 I saw a drill. They dropped a drill. It dropped a drill. I need to get back over there. I need that drill. I need it. It's my drill. I want it. I killed him fair and square for it. It's mine. Which means I'm about to be able to start actually doing other things. My drill. Where's that bot at? There you are, stupid. Oh my god. I got a drill. I can't even craft these yet, but I have one. Let's go see how my tomatoes are doing. How are my tomatoes? That one's getting close. Not quite there yet, but... we need to go craft up some more fuel. Oh, a little slug just wants to go back to the water so bad. You... oh, I can make so much fuel. I can make 3 more things of fuel. That's 15 more fuel. Oh my god. That's so much fuel. I'll have 25 things of fuel. Give me block. Give me bearing. Give me, where is it? I don't think it, oh, yes it is. It's right there. No, max connections reached. I need a better seat. What does it take to make the better seat? Oh, it takes more. Okay. Which that should give me more connection points, right? Hopefully. But we'll take this out here. Give me some fuel. Go in that bad boy. Oh, that's amazing. I love this. I'm so happy now. I wonder, now that it's that size, can I hit it with my hammer now? I can. This is awesome. I love this. I'm so happy about this. Now we're going to have the refine bot doing more than just that. Amazing. All right, I'm going to finish collecting all this stuff, take it over, drop it into the refine bot. I'm pretty sure that's metal. Pretty sure that's iron. So I'm going to take all this stuff over to the refine bot, get him to do his thing, you know, all that fun stuff. And then I'm going to let my crops continue to grow so that I can take them over, drop them off, get them turned into the other guy. I mean, the main thing that I needed that for was be able to get the drill, and I have the drill now. Plus, I also want to put show off my trailer doing its thing, so. So that's going to give me stone, I believe. If not mistaken. And then something should give me metal. I believe the blue one is metal. Which we should see it pick up a blue one here in a second. Nope, it just went right past the blue one. Okay. So it's going to do all the stone first. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess. I think my cat just took a poop. That's gross. Alright, I'm gonna let him do his thing, go check these crops, and I'll be back. I was right. That gave me 80 metal blocks for those couple that I had in there. Gave me 80 of them, which means I should be able to make another one of those, and hopefully it'll fit. Dressbot, you're next, dude. I'm gonna make the dressbot next. Like so. Unfortunately, it is not wide enough for the other things to be in there. That's a bummer. Hopefully it'll be enough for the tomatoes once I go and drop those off and have the new ones. I gotta let those finish growing so that I can harvest them. They aren't quite ready for harvest yet, unfortunately. So I will need to hopefully have those harvested soon, get them taken over there, get them dropped off. They're not watered. That's why they don't want to be harvested. That's why they're not growing. They're not watered. What the heck? That explains why they're not wanting to grow. I forgot you have to water crops. They are all watered now. That was one tomato. One potato. All right, those last couple should grow here soon. I'm going to get them grown, and then I'll see you guys soon. All right, I should have everything that I need, I think. I'm headed over there right now, over to the compactor, the packing station, to go see if I have what it takes to be able to load up, or to be able to make more than one of those crates. hopefully I do. I'm hoping I do at least. Go pull up here. Oh, my phone just told me it's bedtime. All right, pull up here, pull up here, pull up here. Stop. Come on, lag. That should be one. There's two. All right, two was enough. See how we go with our crates. There's one. See if we put two of these on top of each other. See what that does. How's that going to look? That actually looks pretty good. I do kind of like that. It should allow us to move our tomatoes as well. Should be able to move those up a little further, right to there. Grab these ones. Let's put them a little closer to the rear end. See if that puts a little more weight on that rear axle, because you know we're struggling right now with our weight distribution. I think we're good. Yeah, I think that looks perfect right there. Yeah, I think that does. I think that's nice. All right, let's check this one. You have 4 fuel. You have 1. Now you have 10. So I do have everything that I need for this, or I do have this trailer all set up, ready to go. Kind of want to steal that car because of the parts that are on it. Feel like I could do some good things with those. Feel like I probably could. But the main thing that we need to do right now is we need to take these up to the hideout. But first, let's go ahead and do this. Hey, don't be too loud out there. I'm recording. I'm sorry, I'm yelling at my wife. Not yelling, talking to, communicating through a wall. Let's grab some more stone. Right. Oh, good. It broke that bottom one. Sweet. Got this one chunk over here left to break. There. Should be able to break the rest of this by hand. I hop out, grab my hammer. I just want to put more stuff in my truck. Or in my trailer. That's solely all that I want to do right now. Let's just put more stuff into my trailer. Show what good it actually works. That, and I also do need the stone because I am going to be building with the stone here soon. So getting as much of it as I possibly can is definitely going to be important. Oh, there's still so many more. One there. Hey, go that way. Oh, that's almost one full box filled. All right, that should have been both of those picked up. And these should pick up as well. I think that might be a metal. That one was a metal for sure. Hey, how did those not get filled up? I thought they were. Huh? Hey, you know what? Whatever. That's close enough. All right, let's go ahead and hop on here. And get up to... Oh, I see those big rocks there. Get up to these guys, which... Where something just flew over me. These guys should be right around this corner here. Right, yes. So we'll take our 2 crates of tomatoes there, and then we should be able to drop them off. And that should unlock the next 2 things that I have to unlock. Also, we got to get a screenshot of that, because, I mean, look at that thing. I mean, just look at it. It's such a good-looking little trailer. Might actually alter it a little bit real quick. Take that piece off. Grab my weld tool. No, no, no. Oh, it turned. All right, let's fix that real quick. By doing this, taking that, putting that away, grabbing, where's my wood? My good wood. Oh, no, I did use the plain junky wood, didn't I? I think 3 was what I was wanting to do, was 3. That's better. It's a little higher up now. All right, that looks a lot better. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a screenshot there of that. Get it at a different angle. Right. There's a good angle. I hope that actually took screenshots. I hope. Maybe not. Let me check my Steam. Okay, it got him. Good. It just took a long second for that to actually process that it did that. So let's go ahead and hop back into our seat. We'll pull up here real quick. Boosh. That's very interesting how that does that. And we'll go talk to this guy and deposit the stuff with him as well. So we'll deposit 1. And deposit 2. Look at that. We unlocked piston level 1, which means we also unlocked the drill. Next up is carrot, which will unlock us our ability to make fertilizer. And then a fluid tank. And then that. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Don't think that's worth it. You can make dirt pretty easily. What is that? Wait, what is that? Logic crate. Timer. Ladder. Driver saddle. That'd be good for making a motorcycle. Okay. A lot of these are like level. Oh, I like that carpet block. That's cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed making it. I know it's a bit of a longer one, so I do feel sorry for that. Well, I do apologize for that is what I mean, but I was having fun and got a little carried away, and well, yeah, one thing led to another, and here we are. All right, guys. Thank you to everybody who has stuck around and watched all the way through. I will see you all in the next one. Y'all take it easy.